Miss Fitzgerald, the 4th grade elementary teacher, and today we're going to be interviewing her because she's one of the longest teachers.
In other words, I'm old.
No.
That's okay. The kids know I'm all about jokes. Yes, but I have been here a long time.
How many years?
This is my 25th year at McKinley. And a little background, my first year here, I actually taught 5th grade for 1 year. And then they actually bumped me over to the high school for 1 year, and I taught 7th and 8th grade. And then came back and have been in 4th grade ever since. So it's been a while.
What's your favorite part about teaching here at the elementary school?
The relationships I have with the kids, because a lot of them I've had siblings. And so I always tell this joke. Am I allowed to say names on the video?
Yeah, this is a fake name.
Okay, yeah. So, well, I had a student, okay, the oldest brother. Then I had the middle student, which was another brother. And then I had the daughter. I had them all three in class. And then I coached the daughter for 4 years in volleyball and 4 years in softball. So I always used to tease the mom, when am I getting an invitation for Thanksgiving? Because I have known your whole family and coach them and teach them. So I think that's my favorite part about being in Fairport is I know a lot of the families, I know the kids. I'm starting to have some of my students, like I had their parents.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and so last year I had 2 kids in my class that I had both of their parents. And, you know, it's kind of unusual for parent-teacher conferences because they still want to call me, you know, Miss Fitz because I was their teacher. But I think that's the cool thing is that I know so many of the families. I know their history. I know their kids. I know their grandparents. So I kind of like that.
What's your favorite part about the building itself, like working here in the building?
Well, it is old.
Yeah.
And we do need some updates. That's why I'm glad we're getting the new buildings. But my favorite part is that it has character. It's not like, you know, the cookie cutter buildings that just get thrown up and the walls are all the same color. You know, we have murals. It makes it kind of special and unique. Mm-hmm. I do wish we had some more space for the kids, especially when it comes to the playground and things like that. But, you know, like you don't walk into the new schools and see, for instance, like all these cupboards and little nooks and crannies. And I think that's kind of cool and special and unique.
Yeah. Is like, when they're building the new school, do you think there's anything that we need to preserve and bring with us into the new school?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. I guess I would have to, I think that could be a decision made by like the staff, like for the McKinley staff, especially those of us that have been here a long time. Is there something that's really special to us as teachers that reminds us of McKinley? So that might be a conversation, like kind of brainstorming. You know, what that could be. But that would be kind of cool to bring something that we all love, an old clock maybe, or the buddy bench. You remember that out there, out at the playground for the elementary kids, so that might be cool. So I don't know, I'd have to think about that one for a little bit.
Yeah, so since you've been teaching here so long and like you know the school and stuff like that, like do you have anything you'd like to mention about the school that you think that we should archive and keep like as memories and stuff like that?
You mean just like my memories or like something stories, like physical we should keep?
Stories.
Well, yeah, I just think that it's so, our school is so old. And maybe going back to the question before, something that we should keep, I think it would be cool because this is an old brick building. And I don't know if you guys in your research realized, and I can't remember the year, the school burnt down once and then it was rebuilt. So I think if we could take a couple of the bricks, like the actual physical part of the school, and incorporate that in some, I mean, the high school kids do some amazing artwork, and maybe make some artwork like a mural of McKinley that maybe included some bricks and some tiles and some things that we could hang in the new school to make it modern, but it still reminded us of
the old building.
The old building, yeah. So, but all the memories are really mostly surround the friendships I've made with colleagues and with kids and their parents. So I probably will cry when we leave here, but I'm also excited to get new facilities. So
okay, well I think that wraps up our interview today with Ms. Fitz.